Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'll be introducing to you a new to me brand, which is a nail polish brand called Tomato. So I am going to be sharing with you what I know about the brand and my experience with their products, which I received for review. So I'll be sharing all my thoughts with you. I received a couple of colors. I am going to be live swatching some of them, but I'm also going to be sharing a fun nail art tutorial with you using the colors that I received. I'll be sharing with you in detail on how the formula applied and how easy or hard to work with these polishes are. So if you don't want to miss all those details, please make sure to keep watching. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe. Let's start from the beginning. First off, this is not like your regular nail polish. This is a water-based polish. And even though I don't use these polishes often, I do see the benefit of having water-based polishes, especially for people who's very sensitive to some chemicals that some polishes include, and also if you want a healthier nail polish choice. While learning more about this brand, I noticed that on their website they have different colors and they are all inspired by a fruit or something in nature, and I feel that the idea is so cool. They are also free from a lot of the dangerous chemicals that we'll usually see on other nail polish brands. And because these polishes are water-based, the application and removal could be a little bit tricky, especially if you want these to last on your nails for more than one day. So I am going to share with you the instructions that I received, and I'll be applying my polishes that way. So let's get started with the tutorial and swatches. Tomato is the one that I'll be swatching first, and this is a vibrant red nail polish. So actually you do not need to apply a base coat on these polishes, but as a bad habit of mine, or a good one, I always polish my nails with a good layer of base coat. So I have done that already, but it is not necessarily, and also my base coat wasn't water-based, so that will also be something to keep in mind. As you can see, this polish gave me perfect good opacity on 2 coats. They suggest for you to let this first coat dry for 1 whole minute. So if you're polishing all 10 fingers, by the time you get back to this one, then you will be all good to apply the second coat. As you saw in my previous clip, Tomato applied wonderfully and the opacity was amazing. Coconut milk is certainly a bit different, and I can tell this polish is way more sheer than the red polish. But I also think that that was probably what they were going for with this one, because I feel like this will give you a very natural look. I personally like my polishes to be fully opaque, so I did apply 2 coats on this one. Not reaching full opacity, I didn't really mind because I was planning to do nail art over it anyway, so just something to think about. Once again, I waited 1 minute or more between coats because you're supposed to allow this first coat to dry fully before you go on with the second one. As you can see now, I'm moving on to the nail art portion of this video. And while you watch these, I want to tell you a little bit more about the brand. So water-based polishes can be tricky for some people. I personally don't like water-based polishes that much because they won't really last that long on the nail. I actually wore this polish for 3 days following the instructions that they gave me, and I actually had no chipping. At this point, I removed the polish. I must say that it held on pretty good compared to other water-based polish brands that I have tried before. So once again, I think it's important that you wait the recommended time between layers of application and that you also apply your glossy top coat, which is what I'm using right now. So this is actually amazing, and because it's water-based, it's not going to ruin your nail art. You can also use water-based top coats over other regular polishes if you're doing nail art, and you are not going to mess up with your design. So I fully waited for this polish to dry. I didn't wash my hands or really had contact with any water after application because I did this right before going to bed, and by the next morning obviously my nails were all ready to go. Getting contact with water, especially now, you know, COVID times, we're washing our hands pretty often, so I kind of didn't expect for this to hold on pretty good, but it actually did. One thing that I want to point out is that I did use the eraser gel whenever it was time to remove the polish. I didn't film it because I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it right. Let me tell you what I did. First off, I try to remove it just as I would remove any other polish with my regular acetone, and it didn't work. It didn't come off. It was weird because it was like trying to get rid of gel nail polish with regular acetone. You already know that's not gonna work. So I don't really know what the magic is, but I couldn't do it with the regular acetone. But when I tried the eraser gel, I applied it, let it sit for a few minutes, and they went in with a cotton ball and removed it. It came off like magic. So pretty cool. I would recommend, if you ever try this brand, for you to get the eraser gel. It's not like you're not going to be able to remove it with regular acetone, but I think the eraser gel product is really it. Like, it's really magic. I don't really know what it is about the formula, but it really worked. Alright, so I think that is as much of information that I can share with you based on my experience. I actually like them, and being honest with you, I'm not a person that looks for water-based polishes. I never had a good experience with them, but I was happily surprised with this one. So if you want to learn more about them, more about the formula, about the brand, or the ingredients in general, there's lots of information on their website, which I'll be linking down below. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Let me know what you thought, if you have heard of this brand, or if you have tried them before. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.